But when we get knocked down, what do? Get knocked down? Would I get up again? Never gonna keep me down? Something? Anyways, we go again.
The house on the borderlands, half swallowed by the stain.
Is that Tub Thumbing by Chumbawamba? Is that the CD in question? Tub Thumping was the name of the song. What was the name of the CD? Oh, so this is great. We have an occultist who has a natural eye and a lazy eye. That's something. When HP is less than 75%, 20% chance for dodge is pretty nice. Unyielding would be very useful. Blundering Fool is awful. Lurker and a sprained wrist doesn't seem too great. Shadowborn and Toonhummer. Shadowborn and Germaphobe, though, I think is interesting.
Slips unseen into the catacombs of the mind.
Thickblood and Off Guard is quite bad. Let's go with an Occultist. I kind of like the Leper here again. And then we need a Stress Healer, so...
A murderous melody lingers
I guess we go with this.
long after the final chord has been struck.
And then for abilities, we're gonna swap Purge for Intimidate. Swap Absinthe for Dead of Night. We could. What was the Shadowborn? Combat start 50% chance. I might put Repartee on there as well. And then we could go for a more finale-based Jester here. Since we haven't been having great luck with what we were previously doing. And then for the Occultist, I'm going to go with the Curses to start. All right, let's give this a go. Oh, the album was named after its lead song. I got it. And that's pretty cool. Thanks Wikipedia for educating us on Chumbawamba's political views.
The last hope for us all.
All right, let's have a good start here. Is such a thing even possible?
Perhaps I left this for you. Perhaps you left it for yourself.
Oh, I see.
It is not here at all.
I did not expect that subtle difference. That's delightful. Let's see. We'll put the sensor there. We'll put that there, and we'll press forward.
You were my brightest student, my research partner, and my dearest friend.
Now, Repartee, I should check this. Okay, yeah, that doesn't... Repartee does not move the Grave Robber, which is good. Because our hope is that Sarmenti is going to go very quickly and delete something with Finale, and then the rest will be history.
Abandoned or forgotten, it is ours now.
Oh, no slime mold. Disaster. This run is clearly cursed.
The winds whip more harshly on the far side of the brook.
Now the explosives magazine, increasing stacks for firebombs, smoke bombs, and ichor bombs. I think that could actually be quite good because they're quite strong against the final boss, but...
You see, even your valley is not immune to the spreading stain.
Okay, so... Wow, that was underwhelming there. Well, there goes all my dodge, but that is an interesting way to start. We'll burn that off with Solemnity. Now, this vulnerability token. I'm not sure where it came from. Maybe I need to check the Jester's stuff. Necrophilia. Oh, no, it was from Finale, actually, I think. All right.
An unexpected find. Push on to the inn. Rest and resupply await you.
So that was a min roll on Finale. All right. All right, maybe we'll get offered a swine feast. What is that one called? I forget.
Lower your guard. Soften your gaze. It is safe here.
Stress, taunt. The Book of Creative Insults is interesting for the leper, but I think we just save our money.
Learn what can be taught.
We grab Inspiring
That you may
Tune,
stand just a little taller at the end.
and then where are we headed?
Rain, fire, and rot. Is there no sanctuary from this madness?
Visit at least 3 encounters. We can do that.
Rain.
All right.
Resignation and death.
We're not going to the
This
sluice
land is truly barren.
because it would inevitably wreck us. So getting an early sluice, I don't think you can make that work particularly well. You need to have some mastery under your belt. Let's see if we get lucky here with anything.
Rewards only. Resignation.
Bad initial scout. I'll probably go question mark so that I can get one of these helping hands. Sorry, occultist, but we're not going the way that you voted. Ooh, Baldwin and Sarmenti are kindling some type of friendship. Yeah, so this is a roadside battle, so there'll be no turn limit. Get ourselves taunted up. Okay. We should be good. Now Weakening Curse. Weakening Curse doesn't do much here. I gotta figure out I do well with the occultist generally, but I struggle with how to build the occultist. Because I end up getting in this middle ground. Maybe I just need to pick one of the curses, and that's all there is to it. Put a vulnerability there.
Early results are encouraging.
Nice hit. Almost got there. But I kind of like the Jester juggling in the back too. You're not quite done. We have the Leper to finish this guy off. Well, the Leper's going to do more damage, so... Oh, and they have Death's Door as well. Got it.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Yeah, I really like Encore. Oh, that didn't get him there. I was expecting that to be enough to push him over. Okay.
The Wainwright awaits, eager to ply his trade.
We like to see the mastery. I will use that taunt trinket on the Leper.
The loathing festers.
The scouting is good. Okay, we got lots of helping hand votes. Do I have a preference on which one I take? Literally doesn't matter. We get one more road fight going down the center. So I guess I'll go down the center.
Stumbling and grasping. Shadows of what they once were.
So, okay, so if I pull this guy forward, he's just gonna sink into the shadows again. So I'm just gonna hit him with the Ceiling Spaghetti. Although I think I do have... I think I put the Remove Stealth on. Yeah. That worked out quite nicely. 6 to 12. Just get the... I'll take the guaranteed kill on that guy. He's annoying. He crits all the time. Yeah, I don't like that one. Get our taunt up. We're gonna have time to use the corpses for healing on the grave robber. That is such a weak hit. Alright, our whole party is just stunned right now. Oh, and now she's defended. Alright, we got rid of her. She's the stress causer. This guy's just going to hit the leper, which is okay. That was unexpected. Okay, we encore here to give the leper an extra turn, which should cause him to have an actual turn, so we can get the heal off. We're certainly running out of time. We're on turn 4 or 5. But I think we still hit the leper with another heal to be on the safe side. Yeah, the occultist we need. Man, are we gonna fail this fight? We already have a blight, so that did very little damage. Feels bad. We don't have an attack on the occultist. I need to switch that up. Failure. Oh. I guess the occultist is going to be front rank more often, so this is forward 1. I don't think we can swing that. Alright, maybe we go with something like this. That's a big departure from what we were building before on the occultist, but it looks like our occultist is going to be up towards the front of the party, from the looks of it. These two are identical.
Scavenge what you can, and be off once more.
Some milk-soaked cloth is nice. We'll give that to the Jester. Actually, the Jester isn't the best person to have it. I think the Grave Robber is. The Jester can have that. Put that on the Occultist. Yes, I can, Buffalo. I would happily name a character after anyone who is interested. I always think of the lepers as you, Buffalo. Although Stakes has had some famous lepers as well. But yeah, I would happily rename them if anyone has any suggestions. Although, the way these last ones have been going... Okay, this is a pushover of a fight. You're not into dying? Well, so in my original Darkest Dungeon 2 campaign, Buffalo was the max level leper that we got to the top. So that's how I am reminded. All right, let's 6 to 12. Yes, it's one of those two things, clearly.
A slow dissection, an unavoidable end.
All right, well, at least now we have something we can do here. I'm not thinking this guy will last, but... Yeah, so there have been quite a few sleeping. We've almost unlocked everything. For this party, we have a little more leper stuff to do. And the Grave Robber has quite a few unlocks. Part of the reason I was taking the Runaway on some previous runs is I want to finish getting the Runaway set up as well. Put that there, and onward we go. So I think this was actually Hero Shrine here. So we'll get the end of the leper story, I believe. Yeah, I'm gonna do some more leper. I wanna see the last of the leper's abilities.
Chapter 5. A beautiful view.
A beautiful view.
Satisfied that the spirit of his benevolent tenure would endure, he abdicated the throne. People gathered at windows and along the roads, weeping. Some threw petals at his feet, while others watched in reverent stoicism. As he walked beyond the city gates, he marveled at the beauty of the world and was grateful for his many blessings.
So yeah, so sleeping, each character has 2, it seems, special events. And then it seems the final is always a story beat. Ruin. When damaged, plus 20% damage. That's very interesting. And then Bash is a frontline, self-immobilize, target immobilize, and target daze. That's interesting. Yeah, so each one has 2 puzzles. Some are more puzzles than others, though, I should say.
Consider all variables, but do it quickly.
Okay, we need to do a helping hand or 2, so we'll go down the middle here. Yeah, I think it would be amazing as they do more development if all the story beats were a combination of like event and,
as the world collapses.
because the event ones are super fun. It's cool to kind of have that handle on the story generally, though. Almost got him. Okay, we got a taunt. I think I'm still gonna fully taunt up, though. This guy's roasted. So I think I'll just do that. I think as we start to get combo, we'll be able to generate a lot of empower this way. That doesn't hit very hard.
To the next. A righteous action.
Odd that attack targeted both. But yeah, Encore is so good because at the end of battles, it gives us extra opportunities to get in like cheeky heals like this.
Excellent work.
Nice hit. Yeah, so we basically got a bonus heal out of that. That we otherwise would not have. Although I guess I did miscalculate by 1 on that. Oh well. But yeah, I like Encore a lot. Especially with the leper. It feels like very very positive synergistically. Alright, let's check combat items. I want to be giving bleed resist to the leper. I should just use those for building friendships. Let's see. So we got a chance of a trinket here. for a cost of flame. I think we'll do that.
Amidst the spoils, an artifact of unparalleled power.
Ooh. The Guarding Gauntlet is very nice. Long term, we won't use it, but near term, that's really nice. And then I think Audrey will shift that over there. We'll give Sarmenti the milk-soaked cloth for the leper. All right, that looks pretty good. I like, we're getting some good consumables here. And I guess someone should have the move trinket. We don't have a full complement of trinkets yet, so. There's also an argument to be made for that Guarding Gauntlet to go on Audrey, because they'll likely take a hit before we get our guards up. There's another hero shrine. Okay. We're gonna get our third assistance encounter, and then we'll be able to go up the middle here, which is good.
These seasoned soldiers were deployed to a winding front, meant to prevent the cult's descent from the mountain.
We're a little low on mastery at the moment. If I had a criticism.
The Wainwright awaits, eager to ply his trade.
I do like the whetstone. All right, that was a pretty good haul there. We need to ditch some stuff. We can ditch food though, and that stealth item. It's gonna be good. We're going down the middle. Nobody's gonna stop me. Because we're gonna potentially get another story beat for Audrey. And I think it will potentially be a puzzly one. Oh, this is a bad. That's all I have to say. This is a bad. I think it's better to weaken this guy. He hits harder. Gonna blind her to avoid horror and stuns. That keeps giving him weakness, which is really annoying. And her going first is a bummer. There's that stun I was saying I didn't want. It's only 4 to 8 thanks to the weekend, so I'm gonna try and burn that off. I think we just gotta move him forward. I hate to do it, but I'm just gonna knock the defend off because it would have halved the damage that we're doing anyways. Now we can lay into him. Let's try and make some friends by handing out some clotting powders though.
A slow dissection.
This should be a big hit.
End.
It's not bad. The stuns though, I can't even. She's guarded, so I can't be attacking her right now. That's what is afoot. So, round 4, which we're losing round 4 to for the leper, which is a bummer. All right, we got another big hit. No, I looked at it though, Stakes, and it looks interesting. It's tempting. I like the look of it. Okay, we're gonna need some good luck to get her dead.
An unavoidable end.
Oh, and I don't have... I think we got it. All right, we got it, and I get the Solemnity. I mean, I like the universe of League of Legends, so I'm psyched that they're expanding to new formats. I haven't seen. Is it getting good? Is it getting good reviews? It looked interesting from what I saw. The lane system looked a little complicated. Is perhaps my only I wouldn't even say gripe, but observation. Yeah, is that the lane system seems a little confusing, but maybe once you play it, it doesn't feel that bad. So it seems like every hero has like fast lane attacks and slow lane attacks, and lanes have something to do with the speed of the attacks. But I'm not an expert. I only kind of like watched it in passing while I was making myself some food. But it seemed kind of confusing.
Soul so twisted by despair.
Okay, let's see. We will fight with that.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
Wait, so I'm not familiar with has-been heroes. So that's is that a? I assume that's another game. That's a solid result there. Let's see, what do you have? 14? I think we do that just to build some friendship. Oh, that still didn't get the kill. Off by 1, even with the speed concoction. And now our Grave Robber is taking an absolute walloping. Huh, I'm gonna have to take another look at it. Really? You low rolled that hard? Let's get rid of the weakness.
Promising development.
Oh, it never even showed up on my radar. Yeah, Has Been Heroes didn't. When did it come out? Okay, so a little bit ago. Wait, this is your... Okay, it's just... Now I've been wondering, does the companion attack from... No, it doesn't. Yeah, please do. I'd be curious. That is a big hit when it lands. This is not a time-limited round, so... The Occultist is cool.
Messy,
But effective.
but effective.
I think that's my favorite voice acting line.
Spoils, an artifact of unparalleled power.
Oh, calibrating sensor. I'll put that on the leper for now. Messy but effective is I think is perhaps the best line so far.
Bates.
All right, and then we need to let go of some slime mold in order to progress. All right, we got another hero shrine, so we'll see if this is a story beat.
Is it not?
I feel like they also have to increase the value of hero shrines after you've unlocked everything, which we're coming up on, as a side note.
Even now, deathless and dreaming.
My least most favorite. Alright, the ordering is bad for finale right now. So I'm just going to do that. Put the strength here, because I think maybe next time we'll get the finale.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
That's why I gave her the gauntlet. Alright, let's get
A miscalculation.
Get Intimidate up. Ah, calibrating sensor already. Oh, yeah, that's really... The calibrating sensor with Intimidate is really, really nice. I'm now realizing. Fortunately, the Jester is going first again. I don't think I can hold off any longer. So... That was pretty good through everything. We have to kill the drummer first because he has a stress nuke that he does. All right, we're going right through their defenses, no problemo. That's like best case scenario. Them adding a taunt to my leper. Alright, looks like we'll probably need to heal on the leper a little bit. This ignores defense, but it doesn't remove defense. That's interesting. I think to ensure that the drummer dies, I give an extra turn to the grave robber. Goodbye, drummer. You will not be missed. We do have to hurry a little bit here. Oh, that was a nasty hit. Because we are on round 4.
A miscalculation, perhaps.
We knocked the armor off with that hit, which is a good start. I hate that I can't hit anything right now with the occultist. Which means we're going to rely on death's doors here. Oh, in fact, we can't win, can we? Yeah, because this guy won't trigger again. So we stress heal, and then we lose. Yeah, so even though we got this guy, we couldn't have gotten this guy. Man, we're having bad luck with finishing fights. I didn't really delay or stall there, hardly at all. And I even gave... How do you two hate each other so much? Crap. That's going to be a problem. For some reason, Sarmenti and our occultist hate each other. Alright, let's learn some more about the Grave Robber's story.
Chapter 3. Embarrassment of Riches. Years of decadence and financial mismanagement had left the estate in staggering debt. Humiliated and facing eviction, she wandered the empty halls, hurling inebriated indignities at the portrait of the deceased, whose hand had rested so possessively upon her shoulder. A gleam of gold on that painted paw reminded her that his rings were unaccounted for, and must have been buried with him.
There you go. I do like lunge. Ignores dodge when stealthed. Forward 2. Okay, well, it's good for our comp, I think. Thrown dagger isn't doing much for me, I don't think, so...
Two facets of the same stone.
Not bad.
One without the other.
We did our 3 assistance encounters, so that's good. We will get the reward. All right. Well, you had the defense token. I like it. Finale isn't quite working out as well as I hoped it would. I don't think you can just like rush it right off the get-go. 3 to 6, 3 to 6. So you, the best way to use Finale, and I've had good luck with it, but it's very hard to enable this early. So Finale does double damage against comboed targets. So I've often used the Occultist's Grab as a way, Demon Pull, as a way to enable that. But right now we're a little lacking on combo, so it's just the way it is. But I wanted to try it as just like a way to reset our party position, get the Jester in the back row, but it's not really working out the way I hoped it would. Also, welcome.
Steady yourself.
All right, we'll get a good Solemnity off on the Leper. That's the silver lining here. Yeah, no worries. Okay. Big heal. I kind of like using Encore here to set up the taunt on the Leper to protect the Grave Robber. Can use Detonite to get a nice heal on the Grave Robber. I'm also built for going with the unchecked power type of build, and I'm not really utilizing that either. Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. The Leper's not blinded, so if we start swinging with them, yikes. I guess we'll get one big hit off the Occultist next turn. Doesn't matter if we're in position 2 or 3, so I'm going to move the Jester up. All right, I think we got this fight. We won't run out of time. I'm trying to figure out Miskawisky? Are you a Darkest Dungeon 2 player? I'm just gonna call you Mick, I think. unless there's a better foreshortening that you would recommend. We're gonna get unchecked power, so I think it's not worth trying to do that. Oh yeah, that's gonna move her into position 1, which I don't love either.
And be off once more.
Me too. That's how I ended up here for sure. I played a lot of Darkest Dungeon 1. So you've played a little bit of Darkest Dungeon 2? Is it not tickling your fancy quite the same? I've really been enjoying it, I have to say. Let's put that there. I'm gonna move Sarmenti back 1 and stop trying to just brute force Finale. Grab Harvest. Yeah, and put him in slot 2. And then discard that, and we have too many. We have something on the Stagecoach now, right? Yeah, an explosive stacking thing. I don't think the Surgeon's Directory is that important. I have some struggles with that too. I regularly see the encoding overloaded on my OBS when playing this game, so I know I'm dropping some frames. Unfortunately, mostly in the cutscenes. It's runaway or not. Oh, I wish I could check our relationships right now, because I seem to remember one of these was bad. We have enough. I'm going to let the torch go. And I think this is a oh, no. It was a positive relationship. Oh, yeah. I can imagine this probably doesn't run particularly well on a notebook. I think they'll probably do an optimization pass pretty soon, would be my guess. Because I have noticed that there's some unnecessarily kind of slow and demanding bits. So what's the bad relationships? Everyone just hates our occultist. That's not great. Well, thank you for swinging by. I appreciated it. Yeah. Always happy to play as tribute. Let's see, what's the play here? I mean, if they're gonna hit my leper all on their own, I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna start knocking off some of the armor here. Yeah, not having the leper going early does hurt. This may be one of the times where I use Encore to try and get the leper a heal a little earlier in the fight. Yeah, I think that's wise. We've got the taunt up. It's super frustrating when the weak comes along with the unchecked power. This guy's already dead, so we will knock the other one off there and keep the taunt rolling on the leper. We could work this guy over, but I don't think it's worth it. I'm doing this heal mostly in the interest of trying to build up some friendship.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
You missed what? Oh, they had a blight ticking on them. Oh, I forgot to get rid of the weakness on the occultist. Yeah, so first round I put a blight on with the grave robber. Pretty sure. All right, maybe Solemnity's procced now. Yeah, we'll get the heal in. We're not in any rush right now. Don't need the heal on her. Yeah. And our stress is looking good, so
Work continues.
we will advance. Double the archers, double the fun. All right. Now we have repartee, but I think I'm just gonna, as usual, get the blight ticking on the archers. That's almost always my go-to. Along with a little ceiling spaghetti. We're gonna taunt on the leper, so I'm just gonna bleed these guys up. Oh, maybe not. Are they super bleed resistant? Did I miss that? Oh, we just got a free taunt off of the bugle, too. Oh, and a crit. How much is it going to hit for? 9? It's not worth it. I'll just take the 3 and get ourselves... well, we missed, so... Didn't matter. Alright, so that one's on a 2-turn timer. If at first you don't succeed, bleed, bleed again. Is the week guaranteed? The week might be guaranteed. I need to check that. At the lower level, it may be. I hate that taunt doesn't work the way I expect it to. Yeah, so I played quite a bit before the first patch. Things have certainly gotten more difficult since the patch, for certain. What's our play here? We're gonna get an early Solemnity. This guy's gonna go, but he's already dead. We can push this guy to Death's Door, I think. Yeah, I think we're good to do that. Ooh, and we get a free taunt, which is nice. Don't have the opportunity for, this guy is already on Death's Door, so we'll just drop that on you.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
And then we need a little bit of healing in a couple different places. We might be out of Solemnity procs. Can I check that in here? 2 uses? I think we've used our 2 uses. So I'm gonna do some healing that way. We have a healing solve if we need it. Oh, the leper wasn't taunted. I was, Oh, we do still have a Solemnity. That's nice. Alright, let's hope for a 0-point bleed here, right? That's not bad. Hey! A little less hate in the world. Alright. I'm tempted to go for the last fight here. Even though Hardened Heart is pretty worthless, Wolf Split is pretty worthless. We didn't get a lot of mastery, so I think we need to push forward and hope we don't get a really bad roll here. This is a pretty bad roll. So he's going to be... Yeah, the leper is very strong, for sure. Let's see. I think I'm going to use my healing solve here just to get that going. Yeah, Solemnity, this ability in particular, Solemnity, is huge. And at the upgraded level, it's a big heal and a 3-point stress heal, which is pretty incredible. Lunge ignores when stealthed. That's not useful. So we'll start getting this rolling. But we're gonna have to get the cherubs going soon because we don't have oh, I actually brought the occultist lower than I think I necessarily imagined it would. Trying to get the blind on the deacon. Okay, that is a great use of that armor. So we have to take the cherubs out first because they're going to heal him, unfortunately. Then there's not a lot we can do about that. What's the play here? This is the turn where I think we gotta try and put some big damage in on the Deacon with the Leper. Oh, 10 was not enough. If there was ever a question about it. Because the problem is these little duders will absolutely heal the Deacon. And we didn't get a blind on the Deacon. So that's going to be a big stress hit for everybody. A
miscalculation, perhaps.
Can we just delete them?
Early results
All right.
are encouraging.
That's good. There's that heal I was talking about. That's why I don't worry too much about trying to take out the Deacon first. It's just, it's gonna get some time in. That was nice though. That's gonna make things a lot easier for getting the Cherub out at least. We're getting some good outcomes here. Wow, we're getting a lot of good procs. Oh, it was the melee only turn. I should have checked it before. Okay, that's where we want the stress to go. That's optimal. They're inseparable, so I can't do the good thing that I need to do. You gotta love that. Great job doing not the thing that you needed to do. I love that. Alright, I'm gonna finish up the Cherub, hopefully, here. That was a big heal. 4, missed by 1. Alright, a blind on the Jester is not the end of the world. The Leper goes first. We still have Taunt on him, so that's the only one we can do. Ranged attacks, we don't. So we want to take a beat here. So I'm gonna put the small heal in. Next turn, we'll use the Occultist's ability. This was a good turn to hit with the Leper. Okay, Sundering Steel is the best attack, even though it doesn't look like it. I hate that it gets a free action before the dot ticks. Yeah, that hit hurts a lot. Okay, so now with this setup, he's gonna do his big attack. Oh, Encore's on cooldown, which is unfortunate. So we're gonna try and blind him, but yeah, no dice. It is melee turn, so we get a real low roll on that one. He's gonna do that. Oh, we're gonna get a Death's Door check and a meltdown. That's a 5 stress attack. Don't die, please. We cooled on life. That was ill-timed. I believe that's a Death's Door. Yep, minus 10% Death's Door. That meltdown hurt a lot, though. It was very unfortunate. He's out of worship, so he's gonna hit a lot less hard. I'm gonna encore here to try and get another Solemnity immediately. No cooldown on Solemnity is pretty huge.
anxiety for men's
Yep.
insidious fears.
Well, we're doing what we gotta do. The only one you can heal is yourself. I think we go for the rush down. Ooh, this is half melee round though. Holy cow, that was really fast. I didn't expect him to go that early in the turn order. It's melee attacks too. You're out of solemnity now, I believe. Yep. This is gonna be dicey. Do I have Encore up? No. 5 hit points. Does 1 to 2 damage. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to roll the dice here, I think.
Dragged back from the brink.
Back from the brink. So many death's doors, so little time. Oh my gosh, really? Alright, we did get him.
Overcome even the greatest of threats.
The meltdown hurt. We got the mastery point, though. That's what I was going for. Because despite that, we're only coming out with 4, which feels pretty bad. Get rid of that. I feel like... Yeah, I was going to say, I think we just have better versions of that. I'm going to get the occultist going with that. And then I think that's it. 50% blight resist is not useful to me. Neutralizing powder is interesting. I think we're probably... Yeah, we have some people who just are carrying nothing at the moment. Alright, that's enough to get us to the end. Hopefully we didn't miss any good items, but I could not be bothered to clear out more space. We got a decent bankroll.
Rest tonight. Under the mountain's unblinking gaze.
Why did we get everything terrible? This is the question. Flickering flames fan fears. If on fire, minus 4% crit. If on fire, start of round, destroy a positive token. Pyrophobia kind of stinks. Okay, we get a mastery for that. Lots of bad stuff on the leper, but I think I want to try to... Light sensitive is really bugging me here. As is pyrophobia, but we didn't get any of them, so... Minus 4. Oh, erudite. Won't read the Book of Body Tales. You hate to see it. See what the provisioner has. Ooh, the jumbo storage trunk. Fabled for its lack of icon. Stress heal and a speed buff. I don't know how big the stress healer is, but I'm gonna grab it just because.
On the road to damnation.
All right, only 1 point of stress heal. So we'll grab this to zero out the leper. Who gets crit? Don't actually know who the There's an argument to be made for it to be the occultist and for us to be a little more conservative with trying to get the most out of that. Let's try that out.
Learn what can be taught, that you may stand just a little taller at the end.
All right, our wagon is decked. Now, where do we spend? Let's learn what, first of all, what lunge does. Ignores defense and dodge when stealthed. It's a hard setup to work with. Chaotic Offering seems better. I like the idea of chop so that we can get some action there. Encore, not that interesting. I'm not really going for a finale build here. We can actually, we have the capacity to do, let's pick up Fade to Black. Intimidate. Intimidate just removes stealth. I don't really care about that. Ruin is very interesting. So Ruin gives you a 2-point bleed so that you have that boosting 2. That's pretty cool. I want to play with that a little bit, I think. Tempted to pick up the heal. Repartee gets a lot better. I want to grab that. I've been using Poison Dart like crazy. And then... Vulnerability Hex doubling up is quite nice. I'm going to grab Burning Stars, though. Alright, so unfortunately, I think my time is done. I'm going to check on that really quickly, though.